I'm not going to be probably doing a webcam today because I look like a complete mess right now. I'm a bit upset, but I thought maybe, I was hoping today we could play a Nancy Drew game and I could have, we go live on YouTube, but since my internet is not cooperating with me today, I will probably have to try to, I'm lost for words, try to, play a game that won't take up so much internet. I'm not wearing my headset right now. I'm looking for that right now. Can't find it. Once I do, everything will be like different or sound different, but I am looking for a game to play. I would continue playing the Nancy game I was playing before. I think today we will play a different one. I can go back to that one when I want to. So I am trying to decide because some of them I have are on Steam, and the one on Steam I can't get on Steam right now because our internet's being funky and stuff. So I'm gonna have to try and find one of my games that is not on Steam. So the screen's gonna be like that for like a couple minutes, maybe like a few minutes, a few seconds, until I find a game for me to play for you guys. And I know the edits may be a little off, or I might have some things that aren't edited very well. It's because I'm making progress. Once my channel fully starts making its way to being like not popular but higher standards and stuff like that, then I will eventually go into editing the videos too. Because on my computer right now, I have a disadvantage with editing because it's because of my computer. I need a new one, I know I do, but frankly I can't afford another one right now, so I'm just stuck with what I got. So hopefully being patient for a few months, eventually I will update my system and hopefully get a better computer and good at editing and making my channel more than what it is right now. So I'd like to thank any of you that are around still or have already subscribed to my channel. Thank you for waiting and being there for me, including some of my friends. I've been going through a lot of things, and it's tough in the world we live in right now. But once I get back on my feet and back to knowing what I know best, I will get into more of editing and making my channel better than what it is right now. Because hopefully later on when I do more stuff in my channels, I will momentarily also maybe doing like what other YouTubers do. They like react to certain videos. Like if some of you recommended a video for me to watch and then react to it, I could react to it and give my opinion for it. But like as of now, I am more focused on getting back on my feet, like I said, and making myself happy and becoming a better person. So there'll be days where I won't post videos or play games or do anything, but I want you all to know that I'm not abandoning my YouTube channel. I am coming back to it. Because years ago, my first video was a game I play, and then I didn't post anything for a while because I didn't have a computer at the time, or I didn't have a better computer at the time. And once I did, I realized if I watched videos on how to stream and on do all this, I could do this as a side thing. But realizing that I can actually post most of my games that I play,
thanks to watching Arglefump's videos, I may as well just do that. Because playing Nancy Drew games and all these other games I play that I like to want to show people, I like playing these games because it makes me happy. And Nancy Drew has been in my life for a very long time. My first game was Nancy Drew at the Shadows at the Water's Edge, and my grandma gave it to me for a Christmas gift. And that was the first game I got to play, and I know it's wrong to skip the game, to skip into... I know it's wrong to skip into a game like that, but I did that because my grandma decided that's the game we had to play. So after playing that game, I realized I have to get more of these games. I wonder if there are any more of these games. So after that game I played, I now have a whole collection of the games, but sadly my computer now does not play most of them, which is sad. My old computer used to play them, and then my old computer died, and then now my new computer only plays a few of the games I have, because some of the games I previously had were made for the Mac computer, which we have a Mac here, and they were made for, I forgot what Windows, but basically for this computer I have now, 6 out of the 15 games I have will not play on here at all, because my computer doesn't have the old setup that those games had, which is sad. But I will be commenting on most of the games that I play, and I will be posting that too. Because watching Arglefump's videos, I got inspired by him when he would play Nancy Drew games and detective games, and then I got inspired because going like, oh, I play Nancy Drew games. I could live stream. I could record, live stream, edit, do that, and show people that I play games. So I'm guessing I'm going to be doing that with whatever games I can play. Now, I did go on Steam and wanted to download some of the games I do have but no longer can play on here anymore. But sadly, most of those games that are on Steam are available, but once you get them and go to play it, there's a bug in the purchase you make, which I get my money back when I purchase them, so I don't have to worry about not getting my money back for it. But the games I wanted to play was like, let me think, what was the, sorry, I don't remember the game. I was just thinking of in my head. I don't remember what it was called. The Creature of Kepu Cave, or The Mystery, I don't remember. It's something with Kepu Cave, excuse me, and I bought it going on Steam going, oh wow, I get to finally play this game again because I haven't played it since my old computer. And I go to buy it, download it, and it goes to the home screen, and then it turns black. Makes my screen go whole black, and then I'm just like, oh, is this maybe a problem? So I go on Steam and look at the comments people have posted about having issues with the game, and apparently there's a bug in the game where someone, or don't know who, put it up there for you to buy, but the problem with the game when you go to buy it, here, I'm going to talk while I'm here. The problem with the game is when you go to buy the game, the issue of it is that it's not really the game, it is something entirely different, and you get your money back for it, but I should have realized when I was buying it, it only cost me like $5. And it's an old game, yes, but if it's $5 on Steam, and there's comments, and you don't read the comments or people who have had information about the game first, then you might have gotten into something more than you can handle. So I have in the past gotten into issues with Steam, buying games and them not being what they were supposed to be, and I get frustrated because I was told by a friend that I could go on Steam and buy it and play them, but sadly Steam does not have some of the games that I can play. And it makes me kind of sad because I can no longer play them anymore, or I no longer can find the games anymore. But Nancy Drew website, or Her Interactive, that's what it is, has the games. But sadly the games may no longer work on my computer, which is sad because those games were like part of me and I loved them and I still love them, but even though I can't play some of them, I will never throw them away because they're like a collector's item to me. They were, let's say, something that got me into wanting to be a detective as a kid. I wanted to be a cop. And then that dream sailed away when I decided I wanted to go back into school for like teaching, but I didn't want to do teaching. I instead wanted to do geology. I love the rock. I love rocks. I have in my room a bin full of rocks that I have. I have rocks here. I just love rocks. I collected them since I was a kid, and I've always had a desire to keep them. And yes, I do have a lot of rocks, but you can't see them because they're hidden. But, like, I've always wanted to be a geologist. I wanted to be a geologist. I wanted to be a cop. I wanted to be a detective. All of that didn't come true, but eventually something will come true. Right now I'm doing painting, and I'm doing really good at it. I am actually making coasters. I don't think I have a coaster around here or near me. No. But they start out as this. I don't make them. I don't make the coasters myself because it's hard to do in an area here. So I buy these on Etsy, or I buy these handmade already, like cut out and smoothed for me to use on Etsy or on Amazon, and I get them in a certain amount of days. And what I do is, there's some in here. No, but I'll just use it. There are some that I use to like make art with it. Or like I buy mini canvases and I do like art like this on it. But hopefully when I get another monitor or camera, I can put my art into everything that I have done. Hopefully I can reach this bag. Alright. Let's see. In this bag, I do have some of my art in it. I am hopefully trying to make... I'm sorry this is being longer than I wanted it to be, but I just wanted to say what I had to say. This art piece here is a pour paint art that I did. I forgot what the 7th of the month is. The 7th... It's August, yeah. August 23rd of 2020. And people have told me they've seen certain patterns in this. It's actually a lime green and yellow mixed together with glitter and then black and then pink, and then it formed this awesome little design here I liked. This one was just a splatter paint one. I just took a paintbrush and splattered it all over, and people said it looks like a galaxy. I'm like, it's kind of not a galaxy. It has pink and white on there, so it's not really a galaxy like I wanted it to be. This one here, I had a big paintbrush and I just painted it on there because I had red, yellow, and orange mixed together, so I just painted it on there like that. And then this one is my favorite one. This was what started everything, and this was the starting painting of my pour paint. And sadly, I can no longer find the colors for this anymore, and it makes me sad because this is what started it all. It made me want to paint because it was a beautiful painting. But I was never good at painting as a kid. I sucked like all other people. I was terrible. But hopefully when I make another video, I will maybe talk more about this. But as of right now, I probably should be playing a game because now 15 minutes almost in, and I feel like I should just play a game rather than talking right now because I'm better off talking about this another time. Maybe with like on a different video. But enough said, let's find a game to play. Hopefully I can find one to play. Let's go. And I apologize for anybody who hears anything in the background because my sister's in a bad mood and she had to go to the chiropractor and stuff, and so she comes back being in a bad, mean mood. I'm sorry if any of you have to hear it in the background. Trying to think. I'm sorry this is taking so long. I should have figured this out before I started this. But man, this is so hard. I don't know what game to play. Could do maybe this one. Let's see if this one works. I don't know because it's on a kind of the old thing where the screen does not split. Let's play the Captive Curse. I remember playing this game and I was scared because I made the choice of playing scary games in the dark, and that is something you should never do when you're playing a game. Oh my goodness.
Dare to play.
I am so sorry if that blew out your
Hi, I'm
ears.
Nancy Drew.
I apologize ahead of time if that blew out anybody's ears, because it surely blew out my ears. Because my eardrums are probably damaged right now. Alright, I'm gonna see if I can capture my game on here. What's the Windows? Nope. I'm having issues right now. I will see if I can get this game to work. Alright, we might have to do what we did before, which was a mirror setting, and I don't like the mirror setting, but we might have to do it if I can't get this to work. Here we go. Let's see. Man, my mouse is being funky. Alright. Alright, that was weird. Oh, here we go. That's why it wasn't working. Jeez. So if I put this up here like that, I'm hoping this will record. If not, we'll have to edit it later, but
This is my center of operations.
This was from the Shadow at the Water's Edge. I'm forgetting my games. Wow, I'm forgetting all of them. But yeah, we never hear back about that thing. Those are the charms from that game.
For centuries, a fearsome monster has been stalking Castle Finster. Legend has it that once it is on the prowl, it won't return to the woods until it finds a new victim. A wealthy German investor, Marcus Bohm, has called me to Castle Finster to help him scare out the truth in this bizarre and terrifying case.
Okay, what is one thing you don't do? I mean, back in those times, you probably went out there anyway. And nowadays, you don't go in the woods alone at night. It is terrifying. I get it. But if you're getting herbs for somebody, my advice is, since now we're in the future, don't go at night by yourself. Take somebody with you. This scares me. This makes me nervous.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
Let's save it first before the game decides to crash on me.
Hello? Hello? Open up, please.
No, thank you. We already have one.
What?
What?
This is It's locked. Nancy Drew, please let me in.
This is Lucas. Please let me out.
What?
What? That's what you sound like when you say that. What?
Can I talk to someone else about coming in?
No. But if you can find the match, maybe I'll let you in.
All right.
Well, we know this one's not a match because he's bald. Let's see. These two kind of match, but he's got a pocket and he doesn't. These two actually kind of match, but he's got brown hair and he's got black hair. I think it's this one.
I got it. Okay, I solved it.
Nice job. Now for part 2 of your test.
Lucas!
You passed. Good job. Gotta go.
Nancy, sorry about Lucas. I'll have a little talk with him later. Come meet me in my study on the 2nd floor.
Okay. I like to look around before I do anything.
Why are you bothering us?
Oh, okay.
Oh, Bucket, you always know what to bring me.
So yeah, this will bring you sometimes money if you are short on some. Also, if you do look around, like this, you sometimes will find money laying around. another one.
These are pretty dull, but they might come in handy.
But we're just gonna take them because they're ours now. Even though they might have belonged to somebody, Nancy, but that's okay. I guess they're ours now. Nancy does not care if it's yours. She will take it. Because they are hers now. Found you. Brothers Grimm. We're not gonna read all that. It's a lot of reading. Why are we looking at this? Ah, here we go. There it is.
There must be a specific order to play these in.
That's a puzzle for later. Now, by whichever way we choose to go to, we will get a phone call.
Nancy, it's Ned.
Hi, Ned. Sorry, the reception is a little bad here.
So when are you getting in? I've got the perfect romantic
Oh
getaway plan
no,
for the two of us.
Nancy!
Took a lot of work to put together, but it's gonna be worth it.
Well, there's been a hang-up. Sorry.
Of course there has. Does this mean I have to cancel our plans again?
Poor Ned.
Yes, but I promise I'll hurry home as
Nancy.
soon as possible.
I've heard that one before.
I'm sorry I can't be more available, but I'm in the middle of something pretty important here.
So what? I'll just hang out at home being bored? Nancy Drew, International Sleuth, gets to go out adventuring, while Ned stays at home. Again.
I'm sorry you're not having a better time. If you're not having fun, then go out and have fun.
You know what? Forget that I even said anything. I can see that I'm not that important to you. So forget it.
Fine.
Fine.
That was not great.
No, it wasn't. That was awful, Nancy. And that was so mean. Ned did it all. He got her a nice. Supposedly they had a nice, supposed to have a nice dinner and a date, and Ned had it all worked out. And Nancy decides to go to Germany. And when he calls, he's upset 'cause she's not there. And I'm like, I'd be upset too. If a guy put that much work into a date, and you decide not to tell him that you're going out of town, and he finds out and he gets upset, I'd be upset too, because what people don't realize is some people put so much effort into a relationship, and like, there are some people that just don't care. Or like, they care, but they don't see it that way. I don't know what I'm saying. But hang on, I have to use the bathroom real quick, so I will be right back. What were you playing there, man? I mean, dolls aren't that weird. I mean, there's a lot of people out there that play with dolls. Y'all just see what he was playing with? Looked like a transformer and a doll.
What an interesting painting.
Indeed. This game's super fun. I love it, honestly. Okay, now this thing, I don't know if it's considered cheating, but... Oh, why was my Snapchat opened up? I do this. I take my phone. I take a picture. Because normally I take Nancy's phone and I take a picture, but I take a picture of a picture. And then I walk up to this, and oopsies!
That's bad.
Look at that mess. I want you to put everything exactly the way it was.
Sorry, I will.
I actually...
It looks like I'll need to get
Figured
the
this,
trays to their original levels.
And it's not really considered cheating, because basically, you're not cheating, you're taking your phone and you're taking a picture of what you see. And I usually do this with Nancy's phone, but with Nancy's phone you can't take a picture of it. Well, you can, but you can't look at it while you're doing it. And normally too, I would write it down, but I don't have a notepad with me right now.
Wait, what's that?
I don't know, but it's in German and we
Have
can't
to translate
read it.
that.
Looks like we'll have to take it. Raid. I've heard of the Donkey King story. Oh, somebody's here. I can hear him in the driveway.
I've seen that image before in one of the paintings here.
Key. Remember that. Key. That background looks familiar, and so does this one. This one's background looks like the Wizards of I was gonna say Waverly Place. It's one of the Nancy Drew games. I almost keep saying Wizards of Waverly Place, which is not even the same thing. This also looks like the background of Trail of Twister. Bunny. Robert. Human. Oh, he's a monster. Human monster. Placeholder future card design in process. Ooh. Enchanted mirror. Alright. Well, we looked at that one enough. Let's talk to Carl.
You must be Nancy, yes?
That's right. I'm here to help you take care of the monster sightings.
Shh, shh. There is certainly no monster, Fraulein, and there have been no monster sightings. Everything is fine. There is no need for alarm. We have a huge monster problem here, literally and also figuratively. The monster is huge, and it is also a huge problem. I need your help.
Why are you doing that?
Doing what?
Talking so loudly. Who is listening in?
I am the Bürgermeister, Nancy. If I appear to be scared, how will everyone feel? The last thing I need is the castle newspaper picking up on how bad things are.
The castle has its own newspaper?
Of course. Doesn't yours?
I don't really live in a castle.
How do you protect yourself from peasant uprisings?
It's never really been an issue. Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
What? You want details? It's a monster. It is monstrous. Get rid of it, please. And thank you.
Well, he said please and thank you. I have to do it now. What kind of thing is this? I like your Lederhosen. Okay, Nancy. Earlier you hid some things when I came in. Were they dolls?
Earlier you hid some things when I came in. Were they dolls?
Fräulein, these are not dolls.
Okay, what are those items?
These are injection-molded, professionally crafted, physical, tactical, multi-directional place-holding avatars.
when you ask somebody who is playing with dolls or action figures and stuff, they go this, and they go, so dolls, right? Action figures. Oh, I get it. I mean, I play with G.I. Joe dolls, and then Bratz dolls, Barbie dolls, Legos, which isn't dolls. I play with Legos. Play with Justice League action figures. I play with Star Wars action figures. I mean, I won't judge kids for playing with girl toys or boy toys. If they're just toys, there shouldn't be a gender put out for kids to play certain things. If you want to play it, play it. It shouldn't matter what gender you are or who you have to be to play with it.
Oh, right.
Therefore, a fully immersive strategic map-inclusive campaign tabletop set I've built.
Okay, I know those words, but that is the extent of what I took away from that sentence.
You Americans would call it a game.
Oh, yes, we would call it that.
But that is because in the rest of the world, games are not taken seriously. Here, we take games very seriously. Very seriously. That is why German board games are the best in the world.
They are.
They are?
Yes, they are. Just so you know, many of the most popular games throughout the world actually were created in Germany. And now I'm working on creating a new game. When it is done, it's going to turn the strategy world on its ear, which, now that I think about it, as an expression, does not make a great deal of sense.
Why is that?
Because why would it be on its ear? This is preposterous.
No, the other thing. Why is this game so important?
You'll have to see. Tell me your play. It's not perfect yet, but it's pretty great so far. At least that is what I think. But you should be sure to tell me what you think. Don't be shy. I can always use constructive criticism.
Sure, I'd love to.
Great! It's called Raid. The game is very simple. It's just about using the best strategy and, of course, finding the coolest looking character. Ready?
I'll play blue if you play the other two colors.
Oh, excellent.
Oh, I lose. Now, the reason why I lost is because he spun the number, it landed on orange, and my card apparently has the low 6, and they had an 8, so they would beat me. Which I wasn't watching. I probably should be watching this time I do that. Okay, they landed on red. Now, if you do land on these squares here, you will be sent back. Like, if you played Candyland and they have, like, certain things, they'll say, like, go back, or I don't know what other board game is like that, where if you land on a spot, it'll tell you to go back to, like, if you land on this spot, you go back to this spot. You land on this one, you go back to this one, back to this one, same one, but this one, you land on that, you go all the way back to the start, which sucks. Okay, what did I land on? Orange. Highest number, which would be this one. Oh. Red. this game is real, I want to get it. Because I like playing this one, especially on the computer. And then white, if you land on white, you gotta go ahead to the next white. Okay, it's the orange. We got a 14. We'll use this one since it's 14. Dang. But if you land on that when he wins a match or something, it does not send you back. It only sends you back if you spin and land on it. I don't really have any good 9 numbers. Yeah, of course they win. Oh, I landed on a brown. Well, it's kind of random. Wait. No, I landed on blue. I'm sorry, I was distracted again. 8, 13. Yes, I won. Dang, she won. He won, sorry. Sorry.
Nice job. Oh, that background music just scared me. No. Oh. A red. If he wins this, he can move and win the game. I got a 7, 6, 6, 6, 7, 6. I used a 6. Why did I use a 6? Yeah, they win, totally.
Nice round. What did you think?
I loved it.
I knew it. I said to myself, Carl, this is the one. This is a game that's going to put you on the map. Here, take this for your trouble.
Thanks. Who's Lucas?
Lucas is the castle's other monster.
What do you mean?
He's the head of security's son, so he's always wandering around, meddling, talking, endlessly talking, chattering away about some inane thing. It never ends with that one. How could someone who knows so little talk so much? The talking is more annoying than all of the pranks.
Can you catch me up on what's been happening with these monster sightings?
The castle is emptying out. I've never seen people be this nervous. You've got to get to the bottom of this quickly.
What has happened with the monsters so far?
I don't know. I've heard all sorts of things. Magda saw him out in the woods last week. She was out gathering herbs after a rainstorm. She drops her basket, and when she looked back up, she saw him standing there. She was sure she was going to get it, but the monster just walked away.
Where is Magda? Can I talk to her?
You can try, but good luck with that. She's bolted her door, and she hasn't come out since that night. Come to think of it, you should leave her alone.
I just want to ask her a few questions.
I know exactly what you want to do, and I'm telling you that you need to leave her alone.
I like your lederhosen.
Yes, get it out of your system now, Fräulein.
What do you mean?
No one likes lederhosen. Look at these. All of these straps and hooks and what have you. It's like I can't be trusted to keep my shirt on. Do you know how long it takes me to put these on in the morning? 9 minutes. And it's not like they look good. I look like a sad old Pinocchio.
Oh.
Then why do you wear them?
It's part of Marcus's Bavarianization of the castle. He wants to give tourists a more authentic experience when they come here.
It sounds like you're not a fan of that idea.
I grew up here. I know authentic. If he wanted authentic, he should have come to me instead of stuffing the castle full of idiotic tourists. No offense to you and your fanny pack wearing, loud talking country people.
It sounds like you don't like tourists.
We have no business having tourists here. It isn't right.
I'll let you go. Bye.
See you later, Nancy.
What did you do to Ned?
Hi, Frank.
I'm serious. You better hope his brain is under warranty, because you have broken it.
Oh no, is he really upset?
I've never seen...
Is he really upset? Nancy, he had a date set out for you, a dinner, all nice, and you went out of the country and... She says, is he really that upset? My goodness, I would be so upset. What is he upset? Nancy, yes, he's upset.
I've been this upset before. Joe's working overtime to cheer him up. I don't know exactly what's going on, but you might want to give him a call. Ugh, this connection is awful. Give me a call when you've got a better line. Let me know what you're up to. Joe and I will keep an eye on Ned.
Bye.
Bye, Nancy.
Wow, Nancy, you should feel horrible. Where's the... And we're not gonna read all that. I know there's one up here. Somewhere. Hello? I've seen some up here. That is a puzzle I don't want to deal with right now. Ooh, that sounded like thunder, but that wasn't thunder. I know there's one on the stairs here. Yoo-hoo. Big summer blow up. You just cannot laugh at that because it's just freaking hilarious. He goes, yoo-hoo. can't read that.
This must be the room that Carl set up for me. This might come in handy.
You think? Oh, shiny. This stuff is what you get from the gift shop, which I normally buy maybe a few things.
Hi, you've reached Marcus. I'm out. My assistant can be reached at any hour of the day or night.
Dang. Actually, let's not call him. Let's call Frank.
Hi, you get in touch with Ned yet?
Not yet.
Well, Joe's been keeping him company.
That's good. Ugh, relationships.
Tell me about it.
It's funny that I'm more comfortable tracking down some dangerous saboteur than I am having one of those relationship talks.
Same here. Occupational hazard, I guess. So, what's going on in Germany?
I'm in a pretty spooky old castle, and the people here are being terrorized by a monster.
What's your take on the situation?
I'm not so sure. I've got a really strange feeling about this place.
Well, if you need anything, give me a call.
Will do. This has not been one of my better days.
What's going on?
Well, Ned and I aren't getting along, and I'm in a damp castle that has monster problems, and the airline lost my luggage.
Oh,
Oh, that's awful. That officially qualifies as a terrible day. Anything I can say to cheer you up?
I don't know. Maybe. Give it a shot.
I'm sure you'll solve the case.
That helps, I guess.
Your luggage is probably somewhere great, like Tahiti, enjoying a nice tropical vacation. With all the traveling you do, it deserves a break.
True. Thanks for the effort.
No problem.
See you later.
Catch you later.
Hello, you've called Ned's telephone. Please leave a telephone message.
he's mad. Sure, Nancy, let's just take things off of things that don't belong to us. La 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 la. Oof.
Nancy Drew, is it? I understand you and I have much in common.
I'm not so sure. I don't believe we've met officially.
Meet officially? What? With papers and a stamp? What is this? Meet officially? Silliness. I am Renate, officially, and you are Nancy, officially. Is that official enough for you? Should I invite a third party to witness the exchange, maybe?
No, that's all right. What did you mean when you said we have a lot in common?
Perhaps I'm wrong about that. You are here for the monster, yes?
Yes.
This is not a wise thing to do, especially not for you.
What do you mean?
Let me tell you what I know. You're here for the monster. Now I tell you something you don't...
Hang on, I gotta go check something. Be back in a moment. just smacked myself on the face. Internet is still down, so I don't think I'll be able to post this later.
Don't know. This monster? He's here for you.
What makes you so sure of that?
I'm a storyteller, Nancy. I deal in fate and tragedy. And when a young girl suddenly finds herself called to a monster's lair, it is always the first breath of a tragedy. I should know. Leave while you still can, Nancy.
I'm not going to do that.
I didn't think that you would. You're part of this story now.
How well do you know Carl?
Him? I know him as well as anyone can, I guess.
What do you mean?
The way he locks himself up in the castle. He never leaves. He's hiding from the world. Why do you think he's doing that?
I don't know.
Me either. What are the chances that the reason is a happy one?
Probably not great.
Right.
See you later.
Goodbye.
I wonder what this says. Maybe the pictures will help me figure out how to crack this code. Yes. Sweet.
Guten Abend, Frau. Sprechen Sie Deutsch?
Sprechen Sie... Oh, do I speak German? No, sorry.
No. I am the one to apologize. Karl, the Burgermeister, is supposed to tell me a little bit about each guest, like the language you speak and where you're from. This way I can have everything prepared for your stay. But again, he has not done this correctly. I'm Anya, the Castellan. I'm in charge of guest services. I'm here to help you with anything you need during your stay.
Nice to meet you. I'm Nancy Drew.
Pleased to make your acquaintance, Miss Drew. You sure picked an interesting week to visit. You must have a strong heart.
What do you mean?
What, you don't know? Then it's nothing.
It must be something, or you wouldn't have said anything.
The castle's worked up in a panic right now, so I have to warn you that your visit here may not be the world-class experience we aim to provide. But I will do my best to make sure that your visit is a happy and safe time for you.
Why is everyone a little spooked right now?
Oh, well, I suppose you'll find out about it anyway. I might as well be the one to fill you in. Mind you, don't get upset. Are you the easily frightened type?
No.
Yes.
Good. You'd tell me if you were. There's nothing wrong with being scared.
I'm not. Promise.
Okay, good. But you do not need to worry about this, I see. How do you say this? There's a monster situation potentially taking shape.
A monster situation?
Well, that's the buzz around the castle. You need background. This castle, has a history. Legend around here says that a monster lives in these woods. Once in a great while, he returns, seeking a victim. People think that time is now.
What makes everyone think the monster is coming here now?
As long as I've been here, people always pointed out signs of his return. Cows would go missing, flocks of sheep would disappear, claw marks would appear on the trees. Everyone would say, "Oh, the monster will be here soon!" But when he doesn't come, everyone calms down and forgets about the legend until strange things start happening again.
Are strange things happening now?
Yeah, but different this time.
How so?
The signs are the same, but everyone is reacting differently. It's spooky. I heard once that before a tsunami, all of the animals will run to a higher ground. They just know. That is what it is like this time. We all just know.
What can you tell me about the monster?
I don't know, Nancy. A lot of the older people here say they've seen it, but none of them will say what it looks like.
Why not?
Not sure. Maybe they didn't see it. Maybe they did, and they don't want to remember. But everyone will tell you about the strange things that have been going on.
Like what?
Look, I could get into a lot of trouble for telling you things like this. Can you promise me that you won't tell anyone that I am telling you this stuff?
I'm gonna eventually stitch that back to him there. See, look, Mom. It's an armrest.
I promise.
Okay. For the last little while, there have been these weird howls from the woods. The sound, it's no animal I've ever heard of, and it is definitely not human. It sounds, I don't know, frustrated? At night you can hear the thing. It's circling the castle, getting closer each time. It's terrible.
What do you think of Renata?
I love her stories. Sometimes when she comes, the two of us stay up until the sun comes up, just chattering away about this and that. You ask me, her reputation is completely undeserved.
What reputation?
It's difficult to explain exactly. A lot of people say that wherever she goes, bad fortune follows.
Do you think that?
Not really, but she does always have peculiar timing. Come to think of it, whenever the castle gets to talking about the monster, she's not far behind.
Really? Do you think she has something to do with the monster sightings?
I'd be surprised. But then again, no, never mind. It's nothing.
What?
Okay, I shouldn't be telling you this. One time when she was here, and again everyone was all worked up about the monster, and she told the stories that scared everyone who listened half to death. So later that night, when everyone was locked in their houses with the windows shut tight, I caught her snooping around the castle.
What was she doing?
That's just the thing. I couldn't figure it out. She didn't come back for a long time after that. Actually, that was the last we heard of the monster for a while, too.
See you later.
See you later.
Oh, Lucas.
Hello.
Hi, so are you the one who tried to keep me out of the castle?
Probably. I've been known to do things like that. I'm Lucas.
I'm Nancy Drew.
Hello, Nancy Drew. Do you want to play Monster?
Okay, what's that?
The best game ever. I just got it. It's really pretty awesome. Let's play a round. We'll play 2 rounds, and the win goes to the farmer with the most live cows remaining at the end. This time, I'll be the farmer, and you will be the monster. As a farmer, I'll place all of my cows on the board. Then you get to choose 3 cows to become secret monsters. When you're ready, choose a cow to kill in any pasture connected to one of your monsters. Once a cow is dead, you'll need to move any scared cows or monsters in adjoining pastures to a... Then I'll guess which of my cows is your hidden monster. Once I'm done, it's back to you to make another kill. Be careful, because if no live cows are connected to a live monster, you'll have to skip your turn, and I'll get to guess again. When I guessed correctly, one of your monsters will be killed, and I can either choose to guess again or pass. We'll continue taking turns until either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead. Then the round is over and we switch roles. You'll be the farmer and I'll be the monster. The second round is over when either all 3 monsters or all the cows are dead, making the farmer with the most survivors the winner. Let's play!
this where I should color coordinate all my cows. Dang. Oh, it's obviously that one. Oh, it's obviously that one. Oh, I wonder what it is.
Nice game. Here you go.
Should I pick a set?
Yes? It's a card for that game that Carl is always playing. They're pretty cool, actually. I have a bunch. I'll give you some, if you can beat me at Monster.
What do you know about the monster that's been terrorizing the castle?
I heard that it's a forest yeti.
What's that?
It's the saddest and most terrible of the monsters. It lives alone in a big cave usually, and it gets so hungry that he thinks he's going to die. But he doesn't want to eat because he has to eat people, and he doesn't like to kill people. So he tries to eat vegetables, but they make him sick. But one day, he can't wait anymore, and he runs into the town, and he grabs up a whole bunch of people and eats them all, and he goes back to his cave. And he's so sad about all of the people he's killed that you can hear him crying and howling for miles.
Lucas!
Sounds kind of like that.
Why are you always pranking Carl?
I tried with everyone else, but they're not good at noticing. Carl is, though. He notices everything and gets all crazy and red when you mess with him. Have you seen all of the cool stuff he has in his office? When I get to use it, I'm going to build a small version of the castle with all the secret passages.
Secret passages?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Where are the secret passages? Where do they go?
I can't tell you. They're secrets. Plus, there are a few places here that I'm the only one who knows where they go.
Marcus, cell phone reception is notorious up there. Give me a call back on the landline in your room. Marcus here.
Hi, it's Nancy.
So, what's everything look like at the castle? Have you got everything under control?
So far.
Great. I'm on my way down. I'm about 4 hours away, but I'll try to be here if you need me. Thanks again for helping me out. It'd be great to have the whole thing tied up by the time I get in.
I'll do my best.
That's what I'm expecting. I'm bringing some foreign investors to the castle tomorrow. Big money, big-time investors. I mean like stupid rich. Like, happy birthday, I got that town in France you wanted rich. I want everything tied up with a neat bow. Signed, sealed, delivered, stamps, the whole 100 yards. You're like my personal stylist here. You gotta make me look good.
Stylist? I'm here to get rid of the monster, right?
Nancy, business is built on metaphors, fast talking itself, aggrandizing anecdotes. Like the time the Prime Minister told me that my yacht was fantastic.
Right.
I knew you'd be a fast learner. That's my favorite type of learner. Favorite type of car, too. You prove yourself to me. In this case, I see big things in your future. Look at me. I started out small like you. Now I've got 4 houses. 3 in Berlin and 1 somewhere. Told my realtor to surprise me. Really should track it down someday. Also, I own a castle, but you know that.
What can you tell me about Anya?
Anya's Anya, always has been. I was surprised to find out she was working at the castle, but that's synchronicity for you.
Why were you surprised she was working here?
We used to date.
You and Anya? Really?
Yeah, it was years ago.
She didn't mention that.
Yeah, I'm not surprised. The breakup didn't exactly go well. Well, no breakup goes well, right? That'd be weird. Anya was pretty upset and she ended up acting a little strange.
Strange how?
It's not really... It wouldn't be very gentlemanlike to get into what went on. Let's just say she is the reason that I make sure my shoes are tied before I break up.
Wait, what happened?
Oh, I'm just being dramatic. It was rough. We got through it. When I find out she was working at the castle, it was weird at first, but stranger things have happened. Look, Anya and I have had our problems. But in business, skill comes first. She's very good at her job, and customers love her. That's good enough for me.
What do you think of Carl?
He's not my ideal manager, but he does an adequate job when he's not working on that game of his, that is.
Have you tried Carl's game?
No. I do not play games, but if I did, I would not play them as Carl.
You're the one who broke up with Anya?
Yes, I'd rather not get into the specifics, but I did end the relationship.
Why do you insist that everyone dress up?
The castle isn't a hotel, Nancy. I'm not renting out a room. I'm providing an experience. I want our guests to create memories that they'll never forget during their visit here.
Like seeing a monster?
Are you implying that I'm behind the monster sightings?
Well, it's not out of the realm of possibility.
It is so far out of the realm of possibility that it has crossed the sea of you are wrong and landed in the realm of ludicrous accusations. But I do admire your thoroughness. Good hustle.
What do you know about Renata?
Nothing. Is that a person?
Yes, she's a traveling storyteller.
Oh, okay. I'll add that to the list of things that you seem to think that I need to know.
Can you tell me a little bit about this monster?
No, other than that it was a terrible timing, which is rude, by the way. I don't deal with these sort of things. I hire people to do it for me. I'm big picture, Nancy, like a dinosaur's yearbook. I don't do small print.
Bye.
Get it done.
It's the monster! He struck again! Quickly! Follow me to the courtyard!
What happened here?
It has gotten past the gates! This has never happened before! Nancy, this is different now. You better leave.
No, I'm gonna get to the bottom of this.
That is not a smart move. I'm going to tell Marcus that whatever happens to you is no longer my responsibility.
I'd better find a way to put out that fire, and fast.
I like how Carl just leaves. Just leaves that fire going.
The monster did some major damage out here. There's something strange. What a peculiar looking bird. If I can find out where it's from, that could help me track the monster.
Nancy, what happened? You look very sad.
It's my boyfriend.
Well, you can always talk to me about it. Us girls have to stick together.
Thanks. Can you tell me a little about Lucas?
Has he been bothering you? Be honest now.
No, I'm just curious.
He's my nephew. His father's the head of security here, so Lucas has pretty much got the run of the place. Although, that goes to his head now and again. Don't let him pester you too much now, and let me know if he's bothering you.
Will do.
He's got too much energy for sure, and he's a little too smart for his own good, but a good kid still.
I need some boyfriend advice.
You came to the right place.
I think I need to apologize, but at the same time, he needs to let me live my life. Of course, I want him to be a big part of it, but I don't know how to explain that.
Well, luckily, this one's easy. For me, at least, as the advice giver. Tell him exactly what you just told me.
That's it?
That's it. Talk it through. Relationships are like plants. They grow stronger if you talk to them. That one works better in German, I think.
Thanks. I'll give it a shot.
I know it will work. Oh, when I was your age, I had the most wonderful boyfriend. The whole world was always just so perfect when we were together. There's nothing like love to bring order to a scattered world.
What do you know about the castle's owner?
Marcus, right? He seems like a nice enough guy. He mainly deals with Carl. He's a little culturally tone-deaf, but it could be worse.
How so?
Oh, the Bavarianization of the castle. This is not what Germany is really like. It's a theme park version of history. But that's what he wants, so that's what he gets. It's not the end of the world. I just have to wear a dirndl more than anyone should have to wear a dirndl. Honestly, though, it's not that uncomfortable. And you know, I think the old clothes look nice.
Would you run things differently if you were in charge?
Yeah, but that's always the story. My dad used to say, Meps always sigh when a new king takes the throne.
Bye.
Bye.
Are you back to play more Monster?
Not now.
Okay, sure.
See you later.
Bye.
So I'm gonna end this here. Hopefully play another game another time. Thanks for joining for today.